Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon video. So in today's video, we're going to be checking out a new GX from Night Unison. That is the next one after Tag Bolt came out in Japan. We then had Night Unison. Night Unison, let's just put it out there, it has 2 GXs and 2 tag teams. So we're going to be having a look at them. Unfortunately, the prisms, they gone. The prisms are now gone, completely out of there. Very much like the breaks, they've stayed around for a good year. We'll say about a year. About 5 or 6 sets now, I think. So we've had several of them, but I think now that is their time. They've got rid of that, and they've implemented, of course, the new tag teams, which is great to see. So, in terms of the new GX, I have to say this is probably the most excited one out of all of them. I'm kind of a bit weird about this one, but I really do have a bit of a soft spot for this. It's a bit of a weird one. Believe me, it is a bit of a weird one, but when I first saw it, I was mind blown. So, what is the new GX? Well, it's Venomoth! Yes! Venomoth GX. Of all of the Pokemon, I was not expecting Venomoth GX to be a GX in the set. The artwork looks incredible. I love that background image with the moon, the stars, and it's just fluttering around. As much as moths do freak me out, and yeah, we won't talk about moths, but we'll talk about Venomoth because I don't mind that. I love the big googly eyes on this. It looks so cool. So it is a grass Pokemon with a HP of 200, and of course it is a stage 1 because it evolves from Venonat. So speaking of Venonat, let's have a look at that card. So there is the Venonat card. Looks pretty cool. Looks as if it's in maybe a dojo, some smoke going around it there. It's interesting. It is very interesting. Of course, it is a basic Pokemon because it evolves into Venomoth. It is a grass Pokemon with a HP of 60. The attack, it's 1 grass, Radar Eye. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck and put one of them into your hand, then shuffle the remaining cards into your deck. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that could be pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. You could even, use that to find, obviously, the Venomoth for the next turn, or an energy, maybe. So that's pretty cool. And then 2 double colourless for Flop. What a name. 20 damage there. Weakness to fire, resistance to nothing, and a retreat of just 1. So not bad. Definitely not bad. And that first attack could come in quite handy as well. Very nice. So let's have a little look at the different artworks that they've revealed for Venomoth. So we have the full art right there, which does look really nice. And of course we do also have the Rainbow Rare, which is the exact same thing, just with the rainbow colours. But it does look very, very cool. Very nice indeed. So let's have a little look at Venomoth GX, see exactly what is going on. It has 1 attack and 1 GX. Let's have a little look at what they do. So we've got Secret of the Ninja, 1 grass, double colourless, 110 damage. Now this is where it relies on other cards. If you played Koga's Trap from your hand this turn, this attack does 90 more damage. If you played Janine from your hand this turn, during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon from the attacks of your opponent's basic Pokemon. Now, it does stop basic Pokemon, and we all know how big, of course, the tag teams are, so that's going to be pretty up there in terms of you're going to be facing a basic Pokemon, which will prevent all damage done. Now, it does mention, of course, Koga's Trap and Janine. Now, I'm not going to show you what those are in this, but I'll be brutally honest, I think Koga is the better of the two. However, I think they're both situational. But bearing in mind that you are going to be doing 110 damage, but if you do Koga's Trap, that's 200 damage. If you don't, it's still 110. But if you've got a choice band, 140. Still a decent amount of damage. I think it would be very much played more with Koga's Trap, just to keep that 200 hitting, go, bang, 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 bang. Because you want to be doing that to, of course, all of the tag teams that you'll be going against. But it's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. So, two things to look out for when we get to the set review. Koga's Trap and Janine. They're the two trainers that you'll definitely be wanting to keep an eye out for. Moving on to the GX, we've got Tenfold Retaliation GX for just one colourless. 60 damage, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 10 cards. To be honest, that's not bad, and that could honestly be a turn 2, you know, evolve into this, put a bit more, maybe put a grass energy on here and you're thinking, oh, I don't have the DCE. GX, 10 cards, happy days. That is pretty cool. So, I do like the GX, I think it is pretty cool. You are doing a bit of damage there, and especially maybe on turn 2, if you could possibly Guzma out something, you're looking pretty cool. You are definitely looking pretty good there. I did, well, we'll mention that now. Of course, when it is a GX, so when it is knocked out, your opponent's going to take 2 prize cards. It's got a weakness to fire, so stuff like Blacephalon. There's nothing really major fire else related. Maybe Charizard, you never know, but more so Blacephalon, which is to be worried about. Resistance to nothing, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey ho. And then a retreater of 1, which to be honest is pretty good. You know, if you've got that 1 grass energy and you don't want to ditch the DCE, then you can just get rid of the grass energy. If you're running a few, happy days. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, I mean, overall, I think it seems like a bit of fun. This is something that I would definitely play just for a bit of fun. It's not going to probably win championships or whatever. I wouldn't expect it to, but it looks fun. It's just so odd to have a Venomoth GX, or at least we will have when Unbroken Bonds comes out. So, let's finish this off, of course, with the Guess the GX. The answer from our previous video, which was probably going to be part 2 of our full-on set for Tag Bolt. So if you haven't already seen that, just go check that out quickly. And then we will reveal what that is. So I showed you that picture right there. Well, what was that in particular? It was Beware GX. It was his ear. So there he is, Beware GX. Never saw any play. I got 1 of these, and that was it. Sorry, Beware. Sorry, buddy. So yeah, Beware GX. There we go. Okay, and then moving on, we've got the Guess the GX for this video. So we have got that picture there, that one there, and that one right there. So let me know in the comments below what you think that is, in particular, out of all the GXs. And also your thoughts on Venomoth GX. I think there's a more playable GX, which we'll probably get to in the next video. There's actually several, to be honest. This one, for me, is the most fun. There are others that are coming, which are going to be really cool. But this, for me, is the most fun. But there we go. Venomoth GX, all sorted, all checked out. And that is 1 GX down from the whole set. So, looking pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm going to leave it here for this video. If you guys have enjoyed, then make sure to hit that subscribe button below. We're going to be going through several different sets now on our way to Unbroken Bonds. Sort of checking out a few little boxes here and there. We had a GX box a few days ago on the channel. So just put them here and there just to sort of keep it going. Might even have a surprise coming up soon. You never know. But apart from that, I'll leave it here. And I will see you guys in the next video on the channel.